All who wander are not lost. Amouage Meander. Interested? Stay tuned.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me...
It's Scott here with another fragrance review. Welcome. I'm glad you guys could join me. I'm glad you found me. We're going to be talking about the Renaissance collection and Amouage Meander. Meander. It's the way the river cuts through a landscape. I love that. I love that description. Just recently we were at Scent Explorer. It was a wonderful time. If you're really into fragrances, I highly suggest you look into Scent Explorer for 2021. It's a time where we can come together as people who are really fragrance enthusiasts and interested in fragrances and learn more about fragrances. And one of the companies we got to learn about is Amouage. I was really excited to listen to Mackenzie Riley. She's one of the creators of this fragrance, and she had a lot of information that she gave us on the fragrance and on working for Amouage in general. And that was her description. It's one of the descriptions they use to tell the story about Meander. And if you look up the definition, Meander is the way a river cuts or flows through a landscape. And again, I just absolutely love that because I, along with being an enthusiast for fragrances, I also love to draw, but I also love to hike. It's one of my passions, and there's so many great places here in South Carolina to do so. And if you know anything about the way a river flows, it doesn't just flow in one spot. Some rivers can flow in all kinds of different vegetation. Some are lush, some are dry and arid, and the river can flow through multiple climate changes and multiple landscapes because rivers flow for miles, as you guys know. So I think that's really cool because this fragrance definitely captures the dry, arid summer desert heat, but it also manages to capture at the same time the lush green vegetation, and I think that's really cool. This fragrance definitely checked all the boxes for me. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about Meander. So, Meander was created in 2020, like I said, by Mackenzie Riley. Let's go ahead and list the notes for you guys, and I'll put a picture of the fragrance up on the screen so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like while I'm reading the notes. In the top we have a libinum, which is kind of a green, woody, spicy, fruity fragrance. There's carrot seeds, which from listening to Mackenzie is a very expensive process. There's pink pepper, and there's also black pepper in this offering. In the mid or the hearts, we have orris, which is a very, very powdery, gives the fragrance a powdery sensation. We have cypriol oil, which again is very woody. Rose, narcissus, which is almost a green smelling tobacco-like fragrance. And then we have jonquil absolute. If you don't know what that is, it's almost the smell of a daffodil. It's kind of blonde-like, almost a hay-like scent. In the base and towards the dry down, we have the sandalwood, which makes this soft, creamy, and milky. We also have vetiver, and this, if I were to say, this fragrance definitely is vetiver based. But let's just go ahead, and I've got a test strip right here. I've got my sample that I was able to get from Scent Explorer. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to Amouage for providing these samples for us. And I can't wait to get my hands on this fragrance. And in case you guys are interested, the price is very expensive. It's around $300 to $400. And guys, you do get what you pay for with some fragrances. Not all the time. There's some fragrances that are cheap that'll surprise you. There's some that are very expensive that you don't like, but Amouage does it right. Amouage was born in Oman, and it was a fragrance built for kings, created for royalty. They use all the best ingredients. They spare no expense. Their process, the way they create these fragrances, they cut no corners, guys. And these master perfumers are on top of their game. So let's go ahead and spray this one on the strip. Oh my goodness, this is as close as it's ever going to get to taking a hike through the woods, especially right after it rained. You know, maybe the water's starting to burn off and there's a nice little fog going. You definitely smell the wet wood, but not an unpleasant wet wood. This is very, very pleasant. It's got a great top. I love the top of this fragrance. It's very woody, also manages to be powdery, earthy. And I learned from Mackenzie at Scent Explorer that this also has a bit of an apricot note and also a bit of jasmine in it as well, which helps it sparkle a little bit. But it's not, those two notes are not prevalent. You can smell them just slightly, gives this a little bit of sweetness. And the more I start to sniff this, the smokiness really comes out. There's definitely some incense in here, guys. This is really, really a great fragrance. You get the woodiness, the earthiness, a bit of smokiness, a little bit of wet greenness. The vetiver really comes on strong in this. I know a lot of you guys out there, the frag heads out there, the fragrance enthusiasts really love vetiver-based fragrances. Well, then this one's definitely for you. This is a wonderful fragrance. When would I wear this? I wouldn't wear this in the summertime. I would definitely wear this in the cooler weather. When spring's about to hit and the weather's still kind of cool, it gets hot quick in South Carolina where I'm from. But the first couple weeks of spring, you could wear this. Definitely in the fall and definitely in the winter time. You can wear this fragrance for anything. This is definitely for casual, like what I'm wearing right now, a flannel shirt to go hiking in, a t-shirt, jeans, or you can dress it up because the ingredients in this are so special, so rare, so expensive, and you could just wear this fragrance with a suit, tie, go to church, that business meeting, or on that special date with your special someone. So I believe this fragrance is definitely versatile. And I like it. It's definitely a fragrance I would purchase. So again, the artwork on this is exceptional. I don't know if you guys saw it in the picture, but I'll put another picture up beside me. The artwork definitely matches the landscape that it's describing, that lush green vegetation. But also this has a bit of, I don't know if I said this earlier, but it does have a bit of that airiness, that dryness in it as well. That definitely does remind you of a hot desert landscape. For me, it's fleeting. It's just a hint. It's very brief. To me, it's the lush, green, wet fog that I smell, if that's a good way to describe it. But anyways, this is a great fragrance. It's definitely unisex. All fragrances are unisex. I'd say it leans a little bit more masculine because of the woodiness, because of the incense, very smoky, but a very, very confident woman who's got her act together can wear this fragrance anytime, anywhere, with the best of them and still smell amazing. So if you're able to get a decant of this, because that's the best way to test fragrances, guys. The way I sprayed this fragrance on the test strip, not the best way to smell fragrance, but I've already tested it on me. And by the way, before I forget, this fragrance projects at about an arm's length, no more than that. It's not beast mode by any means. Does that mean it won't be beast mode on you? Nope, it's all subjective. Me, I get about 4 to 6 hours on this. In case you were wondering, I know that's important to a lot of you guys, especially you fragrance enthusiasts. So about 4 to 6 hours before you have to reapply. Sillage, about an arm's length. Scent trail, it's slight. But again, guys, this fragrance is worth it. It was handcrafted, beautifully made. Mackenzie Riley nailed it. Amouage nailed it. Great fragrance. So you want to smell the great outdoors and have that scent on you, then, well, they captured it. And it's really beautiful, very ozonic, great fragrance, guys. So with that being said, that is my review. Just wanted to do a quick one, painless. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long. Thank you for all of you who support me. Thank you for all of you who stop by the channel. I would appreciate it if you share this video with your friends. Tell others about the video. I'm really trying to grow this page and to reach more of you and to definitely give you guys some sort of benefit and some sort of knowledge when you're making your decision. I want to add value to your life. That's my goal here. And if I'm not doing that, please let me know in the comments. If I am doing that, please also let me know in the comments. Tell me how I can help you more. Tell me if you guys have gotten your nose on this fragrance. What other Amouage fragrances do you like? I love Jubilation. I love Reflection Man. So these are the only 3 I've tried so far. If you guys have any suggestions for me, let me know. Please hit that bell notification button. Guys, the more people that watch my videos, the more this goes out into the YouTube universe. More people watch my videos. I can get it out there and grow the channel. I really appreciate your support in that way. Please don't forget to like it. Guys, remember, as always be yourself, as long as yourself smells good. Ciao.